and riding. I was writing about bull running. It definitely saved my life. In so many
See,
ways.
these guys are running with the bulls.
It seems incredibly personal for you. I mean,
they're training right now to run with them. I don't like the way they're running with these bulls.
Not complete without.
They're showing a lot of these different people that are staying in shape to run with the bulls.
She grew up in the bull ring.
I don't like the way they treat bulls.
Like, as a little girl, knowing things about the bull.
I always wanted the bull to win when I was little. In California on Sundays, they would have bullfighting on the TV, and I never liked it. I never liked the bullfights, the bull runs. Look at this in Spain. Look at these people. Isn't there something else to get excited about, you guys?
You're concerned for him, but you're cheering him on at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever done it?
Oh, no.
I don't see no females out there.
No.
Why?
Because I respect the bull too much, and
I respect the bull too,
I
honey.
like the bulls as much as I'm afraid of them.
Well, yeah. See? I respect the bull too, all right? So I like to come on here. Once in a while, I like to talk about some of the things I've seen in my life. In my lifetime, I seen a bull one time. Me and my kids couldn't get down the street. It's kind of dark in here. Me and my children couldn't get down the street here in Provo because on the way to the lake, there's a lot of bulls. So one of them was really out in the road there, and he was taking his foot and he was hitting the ground real hard. And I was a little fearful. I had the children in the little car then, or was I in a truck? Well, yeah, I believe I was in a truck, but we did stop, and we were all pretty scared, okay? But he was going like that with his paw on the ground, and then we did get around him and that. But I have always been interested in bulls because I never thought it was fair. I was the kid in the room as a young little girl watching the bullfights in California, Southern California, growing up, and I always thought but never said out loud, you stick one more sword in the back of that bull's neck, and I want him to win, okay? I always wanted the bull to win because that's cruelty. And then they trick him out with the red capes and all. But this world has got a lot of different customs and cultures from around the world. But this CNN, they show a lot of different cultures, a lot of different things going on in the world, and they're pretty good, about exposing good and bad about things. People got the freedom to do what they want. If they want to run with the bulls, they're going to run with the bulls, right? It's funny what people do for adrenaline and just that, the fear of it, Myself, I don't like being afraid. Myself, it's cruelty to animals, and I'm going to go ahead and see the following program contains graphic material. Of course it does. You guys are mean. You're mean to the bulls, and I don't like it. One time I did see a bull that was tied up, and they said its horns on fire. So I don't have no respect for these people. They need to leave these bulls alone. Okay, now they got them running over here. They got rodeos in this world. They're always messing with the bulls, They need to leave the bulls alone. Of course, I had a dream about a bull, but the dream right now. But just coming on here talking about the bulls and all. I seen. They're fierce. Look at them. People are infatuated with strong animals like that, okay? I don't even understand why a man would want to run with a bull. I guess it's, for some type of, like I said, fear-based, people jumping off cliffs. You know, in this day and age, people do a lot of fearful things, don't they? I think they call them adrenaline junkies, but we did get, going back to the bull, you know, when my children were little and we were on the road out here going down to the lake. There's a lot of farms and fields down there, and he apparently did get out. And a lot of times they do put them big rings in their noses to pull them around. But it's interesting, you know, you don't want to put people down too bad, but at the same time you want to stand up, you know, for yourself and be true to oneself and say things that you don't like, you know. I mean, animals do have rights, or do they? You know. So we did get past that bull, back to that story, but it was a black one. It was a big one. And real quick, I'll tell you this dream I had about a bull. I respect bulls. I stay back from them. But I had a dream. I was walking through this barn. It was a big barn, okay? Visualize this. You know, dreams are interesting. I've dreamed of unicorns and everything. But this particular night was about a bull, okay? And I'm sharing this dream with somebody. It's okay, because you know what? You might have a dream about an animal or different things. But look at these idiots. I got to show you this. See? I guess it's a thrill. Let them go. Look at these bulls. Just like a rodeo. Just dream real quick, though. I had a dream of a bull. I was in this big barn. It was dusty. The smell of hay. And I had a basket of apples in my hand. And I was walking through this big barn door out towards this door. You know how barns have this big door? Well, as I was walking out through this door, I had to get, you know, to it first of all. And right next to me, what's walking? And the floor's creaking? A big bull. It was a red one. You know, those bulls, you can see every muscle on their body moving when they walk. So I just walked next to him real quietly with these apples. And as I got towards the end of the barn, there was kind of dust flying in hay. And I could hear the wood cracking. I was scared to death with these apples. And I was just walking next to him. He was pretty peaceful, but very strong, and letting me know he was very strong. Just by his presence. I couldn't get away from him in the dream, but I kept walking towards the entry with the big doors, you know, and the light coming in, and just the smell, the atmosphere, the creaking of the wood under my feet with him walking next to me, and the basket of apples. I don't know what those represent, but I do know I did make it out of there, okay? That's number one. And I did get out of the barn there and then woke up, so... The bull didn't hurt me, but I did walk next to it, and that's just one of the dreams and a little story I'm talking to you this evening about. It's Miss Cool talking about a dream I had with a bull, a big red one. And I've had several different dreams in my life, but I was glad to make it out of that one and wake up. But dreams are interesting, aren't they? And you have a wonderful night, and I'm so thankful that the hostages are coming home. And it's about all the children, all right? It's about the Palestinian civilians. It's about all children. So when they focus on one American child, that's okay. But, you know, this Abigail that came home and her parents were killed, she looks just like her dad. When you see the pictures of them and stuff. Many, 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 many children don't have parents now because of this war. On both sides. And it would be very, very, very selfish to not talk about the children that weren't talked about, and because they were an American, or because they were Palestinian, or because they were from Israel. It doesn't matter. Wars are terrible. The children are suffering. And one day I hope there's peace, you know. But until then, my prayers go out to all the children that have lost their parents and have suffered. Not just one that's from Israel, but all. God bless you today. It's Miss Cool. Got to keep our heads up, don't we? And just get through the storms. And not be bitter, but have love. God bless you tonight.